Welcome back to episode number 47 of Minnows to Kings here in San Marino with SS Cosmos, where today we've got a trip to the San Siro. There's been a few games since you were last with us. Of course, the last time you were with us was the 3-0 defeat to Milan. We then took on Faetano in the league. We actually conceded a couple of goals, which is very, very disappointing. But we do have a look at the match stats. You can see we absolutely battered them. They had 2 shots on target, both of them went in. But we played very, very well. Tomasoni was a little bit poor, but Cari, Manusco Catronella, Mazes and Meyer got the goals. And then we took on Libertas with a 6-0 victory. Again, very, very convincing. Another game which we absolutely battered them. Mazes got himself a double. El Hamiri, Adamoli, Ofreambina, I believe, got his first goal for the club. And then El Hamiri scored another one. It's his second goal for the club. He scored 2 in the league. He's a little bit of a rotation player. Of course, I don't think he's actually registered for Europe. But today's episode is going to be Milan. It's then going to be the return game against Bordeaux Glimt. If you've turned up looking for us to do something spectacular at the San Siro, I've got some disappointing news for you. We are going to get hammered. We're going to get absolutely thumped. AC Milan is such a huge team. The players they've got. And we lost to their B team, of course, when we were at home. Be interesting to see which lineup they're going with. It looks like they're going with a B team again. Livkovic in goal, obviously, is a starter, I would say, but there's none of their star players playing. 72,000 people have come to watch us. I believe this will be the largest crowd we have ever played in front of. We're going to bring Hedegaard back in for the European game. We don't play with the goalkeeper on the bench. We'll stick Ravelli on there. But today's lineup is going to be we'll stick with Manusco Catronella. We'll go Marietta in goal, Caradonna, Fontana, Hedegaard and Adamoli across the back line. We then got Norito as the deep line playmaker, very, very good in that position. Cooper Mazes is going to be the centre mid on attack with Cari playing as the box-to-box midfielder. We then got a front 3 of Maya, Manusco, Catronella and El Hamiri. 72,000 people come to watch us, a match against the Minnows from San Marino in SS Cosmos. Everyone expects us to lose, which of course they do, and we are going to lose. There's no doubt about it. Just look at the crowd. Of course, we are in second position in the group, hoping that Lech can do us a little bit of a favour against Bordeaux Glimt. It would be unreal for this club to progress through the group stages. It's unreal for this club to be in the group stages, never mind progress through them. But now we do have our first highlight 12 minutes into the match. It's Riquelme to Romano, back to Livkovic. Now it's Caney. It goes out wide, and they're on the attack straight away. Gennari's put the ball wide though. We've had more shots. We've had more on target. We've got a higher XG 20 minutes into this game. Yeah, we're in the San Siro. It's not going to last, don't get me wrong. It's Moschella who did score against us in the first leg. Now Massage, who I believe also scored against us in the first leg. It's Gennari, Brugni. Brugni comes out wide to Riquelme. It's inside to Calabria. Calabria has the effort. It hits the bottom of the post. And it goes out for a goal kick to Cosmos. Let's just get the latest scores up here. See if we can keep an eye on the Bordeaux game. If it shows me it. It doesn't look like... Are they not playing at the minute? Cooper Maz is now bringing the ball out, but he's giving it straight to Riquelme. It's a poor pass. We really can't afford to just keep giving them the ball. He does have the ball again with El Hamiri. Now it's Manusco Catronella, and Catronella has just passed it straight to Romano. I've literally just said we can't afford to just gift Milan the ball. We do charge down that pass though, and we've managed to gather the ball back. But then we've passed it straight to them again. This is a weird highlight. The ball's just back and forth, back and forth. But we have now given the ball to them, and it's Minardi. What a great block by Fontana. He just threw himself in front of that. That looked destined for it to be a goal for Milan. Riquelme with the corner, and Fontana heads it away again, but they're still coming with Minardi, I want to say. Romano, Brugni, Marsage, Cairo forced them back. And with 32 minutes on the clock, we are still level in the San Siro. We're still level in the San Siro. The Bordeaux game has showed up there now. They are winning 2-0, which, you know, puts a bit of pressure on us in second place in the group. Caney out wide on the right. It's Mosquera with the effort. Marietta tips it onto the post. We're holding on for dear life here, but we are holding on. If we can get to half time at 0-0 in the San Siro, what a performance. What a performance. Of course, with Bordeaux winning, they are now just a point behind us in the group. We've done it. We're half time in the San Siro. Unbelievable performance. Maybe some poor performances, but you know, what do you expect in the San Siro? I don't know why these scores don't always show up properly. Straight away though, Milan are on the attack. Meyer's just pushed Brugni over there. The referee's played an advantage because Milan do still have the ball. It's Riquelme. We've let him get behind us. Minardi, who does slot the ball past the goalkeeper. It's his first goal of the season, Pietro Minardi. And we are now behind, and that will put us level on points with Bordeaux Glimt in the group. Does that put them ahead of us? Or no, it's on head-to-head, isn't it? So we would stay ahead because, of course, we FM'd Bordeaux Glimt, and we do have Bordeaux in the second game in this episode at the San Marino Stadium. So if we can get anything out of that game other than a defeat, if we can draw or win, then our head-to-head against Bordeaux is obviously better, with then just Lech Poznan left to play, who of course we beat in the first game in the group stages. This has been a very, very quiet second half, he says, as a highlight starts, and we just give the ball back to them. Of course, if head-to-head is the same, I do believe that then goal difference does come into it, so obviously we don't want to concede too many goals to Milan. Minardi, I don't know how you say it in Italian, heads the ball straight at Marietta there, gathers it comfortably. What is Marietta going to do? He's going to roll it out to Fontana. Let's just not give them the ball back. We're passing it around confidently in little triangles, but then we just boot it long. And Calabria picks the ball up and he goes up the line towards Lazatic. Lazatic pulls it across for Minardi, who grabs his second goal of the season. Both of them have been in this game. And we now do find ourselves 2-0 behind. We'll skip that. Do you know what? We're going to make some substitutions. We're not going to win. Let's get some players on the pitch. Anamoli's on a 5.0. Let's get Tenazzi on. Do you know what? Let's bring Koopmazes off as well for Brignani. We've had some poor performances, but we are playing one of the best teams in Europe. Bordeaux Glimt now 3-0 up against Lech Poznan. I believe they're probably going to have a better goal difference than us, so the game against them becomes very, very important for us progressing to the next stage. But we are approaching the full-time whistle. It's Gennari, gets the ball in, it's headed away by Caradonna, but only as far as Pagni. It's now Minardi looking for his hat-trick. Comes back to Caney instead, but we block the shot. Norito with the block there. It's now Lazatic. Mingardi, we block it again. Gennari, who, poor effort. But we've been, this is a very, very respectable scoreline away at the San Siro. Across the two legs, we've only conceded 5 goals to Milan, which, if you remember our first season in Europe, we conceded, 15 goals in our first ever European double two-legged tie. But to come to the San Siro and play in front of 70-odd thousand people, have 3 shots on target and only be beaten 2-0 by AC Milan is is an absolutely fantastic performance, and it just shows just how far as a team we have come. Confirmation there that Bordeaux are actually 5 goals better off than us, but we're level on points. We're ahead on head to head. That's going to be the next game of this episode. It's in around about 3 weeks time in game. We've got Tre Fiori and Folgore in between. I'm going to go away now and play those, and we'll come back for that all important Bordeaux Glimt game. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Just worked my way through the league games before we get to the Bordeaux Glimt game, and this has popped up in my inbox. Red Star FC of France National League have offered me a job interview. My reputation's growing. We're going to decline that because we're invested in Cosmos. But if we just have a look at my profile, you can see my reputation's up to 2.5 stars with my Continental B license. Reputation is at 45%. Attribute wise, we're looking very, very good. Goalkeeper distribution, goalkeeping in general, is just really poor. I've got no adaptability apparently. But, you know, we're getting there and we're starting to be noticed throughout the world. Anyway, I still have another league game to play. I've got Folgore, and then we'll be back for the Bordeaux Glimt game. Right guys, welcome back to the second half of the episode, where we are taking on Bordeaux Glimt in the Group B of the Euro Cup 2, where we are looking to obviously qualify for the second stage after the group stage. You can see we're currently sitting second. Milan have qualified, obviously 6 points ahead of us. Can't be caught anymore. Bordeaux Glimt equal on points, but because we beat them 1-0 in the away game, we do have the better head-to-head. Obviously, if we win today, it's absolutely massive for us and gives us an excellent chance of qualifying. A couple of games since you were last with us, we took on Tre Fiori in the league, a comfortable 4-1 win. Meyer, Umbina, Hamiri and Vanucci getting the goals there. We then took on our rivals Folgore, Umbina with 2. We had Cooper Mazes and Brignani on the score sheet. Umbina has come into the squad recently. He started playing a few more games. You can see he's actually playing very, very well. In terms of the league, we are comfortably on top with the game in hand. Of course, I don't know why it says that we've lost 2, because we haven't. We are unbeaten in the league. I don't know, the form's updated itself now. Played 8-1-8, 36-4, 3 against. The league is a little bit of a dead rubber for us now, which is why we don't do any more live comms of league games. This is going to be the lineup that we go for the home game against Bordeaux Glimt. It's Marietta in goal with Ravelli, Brizzi, Hedegaard and Anamoli across the back line. We've then got Norito, Mazes and Brignani in midfield with Meyer, Umbina and Tomasoni up front. Of course, last time out against Bordeaux Glimt, they absolutely battered us for 90 minutes. We had 1 shot on target, scored it, and came away with a 1-0 win. So Bordeaux will be looking to obviously rectify that, but hopefully we can bag ourselves at least a point, and that leaves us in a comfortable position. I say comfortable, it leaves us in a better position going into the final game against Lech Poznan. But I imagine that Bordeaux are going to batter us again. But Marietta, the hero of the game in Norway, makes a good save early on for us. Mavuka with the corner though for Bordeaux Glimt. It's gone far post, but it's headed away by Nicholas Hedegaard. He's absolutely fantastic in the air. But Fett picks up the ball. Now it's Stoltness to Mo, Seri, Koomson, and the highlight just ends in typical Football Manager fashion. Coming up to the 20-minute mark, it's been quite a quiet game to be honest, but we do have the ball on the left-hand side with Anamoli. He comes inside to Norito, goes forward to Meyer. It's now Brignani, Tomasoni. Can he feed it through? He can't. He goes back out instead to Anamoli. Anamoli is now advancing down the left. He plays in, offering Umbina, and Umbina bags the goal. It's his 6th goal of the season, and we've taken the lead against Bordeaux Glimt. That's absolutely amazing. I think if we win, because of the way head-to-head works, we would be 3 points ahead of Bordeaux, having beaten them twice, and we would qualify. We would qualify for the next stage of the competition. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Umbina again. Now it's Cooper Mazes. Mazes loses the ball though to Fett, and now it's Koomson, Samsted, Fett again, Koomson. They're passing the ball around quite nicely. He's gone over the top towards Samsted. Caught a little bit flat-foot defensively there. He gets the ball into the box, and it's Solbakken who pulls Bordeaux Glimt level in the tie. Marietta couldn't keep this one out, unfortunately. Can we now regroup and maybe go and bag another goal? As you see, Milan go 1-0 up against Lech Poznan, Tamori with the goal. Approaching half time now. It's been quite a quiet first half, to be fair. It's fairly even. Bordeaux are hemped on the XG. I imagine that their goal give them a little bit of a jump, but we're not out of this game. We're going to tell the lads that we're doing really, really well, because we are. Obviously, Bordeaux are still a much better team than us, but the win would be awesome. Like I said, I believe it would be qualification for Cosmos into the next round. Narito Adamoli comes inside towards Brignani. He's got Ravelli out on the right hand side. Can Ravelli play it forward? He can. It's Tomasoni. It's a great save, but Meyer is there with the follow up, and we have taken the lead again against Bordeaux Glimt. Unreal, absolutely unreal. And compared to last season, it just shows how much that we have actually grown as a club in terms of the playing staff. And as it stands now, we are qualifying. Milan now 4-0 up against Lech Poznan. And we it's not a case of we're holding on for dear life here. As I say, that Bordeaux Glimt do have a free kick. Marietta makes the save though from Fett, who got away in the middle there, lost his defensive marker, but it's going to be Mvuka with the corner, and it's swung in, but it's headed over by the Bordeaux player there. I believe it was Solbakken again, and we're playing very, very nicely. Meyer is on a 7.5. He's now stood over this free kick, and he scores another one. Jules Meyer with the free kick from about 30 yards out. And we've got a cushion. We've got a 2-goal cushion. What a great free kick by Meyer. Just look at the bend on that. He's put it right in the top corner. Keeper had no chance. And I don't want to say it too early, but we are going to qualify for the next round of this competition, which just financially and coefficients wise is just going to be huge for San Marino. But Bordeaux, let's not count our chickens too early. Solbakken is through again. Can Marietta make the save? Did he save it? I think he did save it. A little bit unorthodox there by Marietta, who's on an 8.1 by the way. He's playing really, really well. And Booker with the corner. Mo gets his head on it, but it's gone over again. And we've got 10 minutes left to hold on. We haven't made any substitutions, but I don't really want to unsettle the squad. They've got a free kick in the defensive third though, but he's given it straight to Mbina. Now it's Tomasoni. Tomasoni bags the goal, and we've put 4 past Bordeaux Glimt. We've smashed them. We've absolutely smashed them. Honestly, I can't believe what I'm watching. I cannot believe what I'm watching. We have grown this club so much. They do get themselves another goal. It's a little bit poor goalkeeping there by Marietta. Bordeaux have made it 4-2. Let's not collapse, lads, in the last 5 minutes of the game. It's a tame effort. Marietta really should be saving that. My assistant's telling me to bring Tenazzi on. Tenazzi has recently come to me saying that he doesn't think he's good enough, so we've offed him out. He is going to be leaving the club, unfortunately. Tenazzi, Mr. Assister, as we've called him in the past. And that's that. A 4-2 win against Bordeaux, who were favourites for the game, by the way. Cosmos qualify for the first knockout round. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's have a look at Group B. We've qualified. So the game against Lech Poznan doesn't really matter. But courtesy of those 2 wins against Bordeaux Glimt, we have now qualified for the next round of the competition. Wow, that's just unreal. Unreal. There's another £427,000 in the bank. Meyer with his 2 goals was fantastic. We have asked the board to buy the stadium again, which they've agreed to. We've also asked them to improve the youth facilities again, which again they have agreed to. We've got £5.5 million in the bank. We've made a little bit of a loss this month, but that's because of the grounds, the youth facilities, £630,000. But oh my god, we are in the next stage of the competition, and because of that I might not show the leg game. It doesn't really mean anything. I'll start the next episode with the group draw, the competition draw. We'll see who we'll get, and we'll do, I believe it's going to be a two-legged tie, but we'll do that as the next episode. As always though guys, thank you very, very much for watching. If you do like what you've seen, please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with any future content on the channel. Please leave a like on the video as well. It helps me out massively. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Dean, and I'll catch you all next time.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best.